The next year was even more interesting to me because like
Oh
you're in
yeah.
there at New Year Dash with like Omega and Scott Norton,
Yeah.
who is like the nicest guy. I
Oh,
interviewed Scott
he's
Norton.
so nice.
Interviewed Scott Norton, and he spent the entire time putting over NWO Sting the whole time. He was just like,
So
"This
nice.
guy was
Oh
so
man.
over. This guy was so over. He's wonderful."
Dude, he's such a nice guy. I hung out with him and his wife in Japan, and there's oh my god, I he's like super intimidating when you first meet him.
Yeah.
Scott Norton is huge, but like super nice guy. And one of the things that actually like every time I went to Japan, I was super nervous. But I remember like being super nervous for like the second dome, and I remember this is actually kind of a weird story, but like what helped kind of calm me down a little bit was I remember like I was kind of sitting there at Gorilla, and Scott Norton, I think, was going to go out either like after me or like before me. And I saw him at his first time back in Japan for like a long time. And I could see like he was kind of like nervous. And that like kind of calmed me down. I was like, well, all right,
Yeah.
if someone like at Scott Norton's level can get nervous too, like, all right, it's okay to be nervous. And I was kind of like, started to kind of like relax a little bit.
Man, that's amazing. And obviously there was the Jushin Thunder Liger thing where I mean you all were tied
Yeah.
together for so
Yeah.
much. I mean, and it's got to feel good that a legend like that is like this is the guy I like. I want to be on
Yeah.
screen with him more because quite frankly, if Liger doesn't want to be on screen with you, he's not. You're not going to be on screen with him.
Oh man, Liger is, I always say, he's like the epitome of what I think a legend is. Like he is a guy that is just, obviously a fantastic wrestler, has a huge career of accolades, big matches, all that, but is still so willing to not only be humble but help the younger generation, give them advice, like just open to new ideas, and just in general, just like like a guy of his stature could flex like his legend status like all he wants. Nobody would complain, but he's just like just a great guy to be around and talk to, and just so like just chill and like relax and so humble and just like so cool and so helpful to be around. Like I'm so glad to have had that opportunity to just tag with him and like learn from him and everything. And man, he was my favorite wrestler. Or he is my favorite wrestler. Like, and I remember I was like, we were out to dinner one time and Liger wasn't there. Like with the New guys, they asked me who my favorite wrestler was, and I told them it was Liger. And I was like, oh, cool, he's not here, so I can actually like say like it's Liger. And then I think they like told him the next day, and like after we took him from Philly, he had given me like a New Japan shirt, and like again without me even like asking, he like all like drew like a little Liger
Oh,
picture on it
that's
and
cool.
autographed it like to Cheeseburger.